Tracy Ann Oberman, EastEnders needs you. And EastEnders needs you desperately. Now, I think you're a fabulous actress. I loved you originally on EastEnders. Your career has done really well since. But I'm really frustrated with what's happened to EastEnders in the past 10 to 15 years. Now, I have an idea. I have an idea how to evolve the show, and bringing back your character is my biggest manoeuvre of doing that. I have a concept which involves your character, and let me explain it to you. While Chrissy Watts has been in jail, which is your character of course, Chrissy Watts has been building this crime syndicate. Slowly she's been taking over all the crime gangs in Walford. And what happens is, she manoeuvres with her influence now an early release from prison. She is now running every criminal fraternity in Walford, or so she thinks. Behind her back, another crime boss named Aaron Wilmot Brown, and if you know your EastEnders, yes, James Wilmot Brown, the guy who raped Kathy Bill, that was his grandfather. He is a gangster as well, and he has been taking over select members of the crime gangs as well. So Chrissy is not in overall control of the organised crime in Walford. So as she leaves prison, Chrissy's gangs and Aaron Wilmot Brown's gangs have a big shootout in Albert Square. Many of Chrissy's people are injured and killed, and many of Aaron Wilmot Brown's people are injured and killed. But not only that, a lot of the residents of Albert Square are injured and killed as well. Not only that, after the gunshots stop, Chrissy Watts purposely stabs Phil Mitchell in the spine to cripple him, to make him powerless, because she wants him to witness her power now. But she doesn't want him to be a threat, so that's why she cripples him for life. So thereafter, after this big event, the massacre of Albert Square, this big crime war begins. And this is going to be the main concept of what I would do with EastEnders, this crime war, with the soapy kind of storylines being a backdrop towards the show. How can I explain it? Walford will become this gritty, this corrupt borough. It will become like a Gotham City. The police are corrupt. The MPs are corrupt. The politicians are corrupt. You and Aaron Wilmot Brown, your characters, will basically own everything. And you force people to pay you protection money and all of that. And what happens is, when Phil accepts the fact that he's crippled, he forms a resistance movement against what your character, Chrissy, and Aaron Wilmot Brown are doing. Now, there's a lot of other ideas I'm manoeuvring with it. At the moment, this is just my fiction, my EastEnders fiction, which I'm calling Black Widow, because before Chrissy is released from jail, there'll be the rumours of the Black Widow taking over Walford, and nobody knows who the Black Widow is until we reveal, there are you, Chrissy Watts, back in prison. And what I want to do as well, Tracy, is do backflashes to Chrissy's time in jail and see how she actually formed the crime syndicate. But not only that, that is just the beginning, Tracy. If you ever watched El Dorado and you remember Marcus Tandy, played by the fabulous Jesse Birdsall, I would, in my fiction, Marcus Tandy is Chrissy Watts' brother, and your father is really the big crime boss. His name is James Webb, and he is the police superintendent of Walford. And he comes to at first Marcus Tandy arrives in Albert Square, and he reveals, he's your brother. And of course there'll be a lot of toing and froing. Who's really running this crime gang? Of course, the brains behind everything is yours and Marcus' brother, James Webb. So that's how I would say. And ultimately, what I'd be looking to do, either in my fiction or for real, would be making El Dorado and EastEnders this shared universe, and El Dorado being an official EastEnders spin-off. So Tracy, that's my vision. I believe EastEnders is broken. I believe EastEnders has been broken for many years. Now, I'm not just an average television viewer. Yes, I've been watching television, soaps and movies for my whole life, since I was 10 years old. And I watched my first movie, which just opened my imagination, which was Superman the movie. Now, lots of people can claim of loving TV, loving movies, but there's something in it. It's in my DNA. Storytelling is in my DNA. It's in my heart. It's in my soul. Now, I'm not begging for anything. All I'm saying is that I have an idea, Tracy, and I believe you have the talent and the soul and the finesse to pull this vision off. To imagine bringing back Chrissy Watts as this crime boss. This character has evolved from the woman who killed Dirty Den, the most iconic character in soap history, in British TV drama history. Now, you have got a very successful career right now, Tracy. But with my vision, I can make EastEnders one of the biggest shows in the world, one of the biggest shows in America, one of the biggest shows in the UK. This, of course, will make you a much bigger deal as an actress, and you'll be able to choose any other projects while you're doing the show that you want. I believe in your talent. I believe if we could make this happen, this would be amazing. And as I say, having the soapy storylines as a backdrop. Everything, Tracy, needs to evolve in life. Soaps, anything. Even the cup of soup you eat has to have a different taste and evolve from when you first had it when you were a kid. EastEnders was an amazing show for 5-10 years. But too many people came in and the BBC became frightened of these words, too depressing. Oh, why isn't there any happy stories? EastEnders is not about having happy stories. It's not about having beautiful people who have just walked off the catwalk. I want to see people playing roles that have bodies and faces that are lived in. That's what EastEnders is. Gritty, exciting. I want people not to say, oh, I'm just going to watch it on the BBC iPlayer. I want people to say, I cannot miss EastEnders tonight. I want to see what's going to happen with this crime war. I want to see what's going on with this character. I want to compel people so they believe they have to watch it. I want to give the EastEnders fans and other people who don't watch EastEnders something special. I want to reward people for their loyalty. And I also want to work with the public to make things better. I'm an EastEnders fan. I'm an EastEnders fan of what it was, not what it is now. I'm not obviously asking to run EastEnders myself. I have no experience of the mechanics of running a TV show, and I wouldn't insult anyone in the industry. But there's an executive producer who runs Casualty and Holby called Oliver Kent. I believe he would make a wonderful executive producer. And if Dominic Treadwell Collins wanted to be the EP working underneath Oliver Kent, with Oliver being in his Godfather role, I think we can have something special. Obviously, I think this is awesome because it's my idea, obviously, but I actually believe it's workable. This will basically shock ITV, shock everyone else. It will change everything. It will change what soaps are. And the worldwide audience will embrace it. A worldwide audience, especially in America, has never embraced EastEnders. Tracy, this is a big opportunity for you, for the BBC. I believe in it. As I say, I think it works. You can ignore this video, you can ignore me. That's entirely up to you. You're a very important, busy lady, and I understand that. I won't be bitter about that. I'll keep on trying. I'm a very persistent devil. I believe in this. I'm not happy with the state of EastEnders right now, and I want it to change it, and I want to change it. I believe in the show. I believe in what Tony and Julia did in my heart, and I want to do this. But I need someone inside the industry to help me. So Tracy, please help me. It's up to you. Thanks for your time. See you later. Bye then.